Hello everyone, we're starting the day with a Shians lucky dip to see what comes up for us. So welcome to Shians YouTube channel. This is all about trying to find the more positive things in our life in a world that does seem to have a lot of turmoil and unhappiness and unrest. So a lot of us are feeling very insecure in our own little area, not as safe as it could be. So your Shians lucky dip has come up to say enjoyment, question your motives and keep a secret. So if somebody tells you something in the next couple of days, don't spread it around. So gossip's not a good thing. So we don't have gossip on Shine's YouTube. So this is all about trying to find the positive things, the things that help us feel a little bit better in our world. So there's your Shine's lucky dip. And then we're going to go on to our SHABAS Tiles as well, to give us a little bit of a reading there to see how things are going to be. So as I've said before, and I will try to remind everyone, the point of doing this is to try and find some more happier, positive things in our life at the moment. Many people feeling very unhappy and insecure and not knowing, where we're going in the future. That's very difficult for all of us. So this is just a couple of minutes, a little space, a little bit of peace, and some positivity, hopefully, to help us all feel a little better and to focus in the future. So as we did last week, we did some SHABAS tiles as well. So we just had a lucky dip. So I'm just going to do a couple of SHABAS tiles, and let's just see what we come out with today from last week. Let's have a little bit of a shuffle round. Not always easy to do, but let's just see what we have come up. I'm just going to pick a couple. It must be tempting for you to say I want that one, so apologies if it's not going to be the ones that you want, but anyway, let's have a turn over and see what we have here. Oh, okay, I think we'll have this one. There's a little one here on the end looking a bit sorry for himself, so I think we'll have that one as well. So how many we've got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, let's have one for luck then. There you go, on above. Okay then, so this is a reading to just see where we're going to. This little SHABAS tiles are just saying a couple of little bits and pieces. Now, at the moment, it's saying that there are directions that need to be found at the moment. So there's no ideas about where we want to turn or what we want to do at the moment. So it's very much just biding your time. Now, it's also saying there's, last week we had this come up as well. It's a male energy. So it's saying there's a male energy, a male around you. Now, when we say male energy, rather than actually this is a man, this is a character, an energy. So it's a male energy. So we're going by the very traditional sides of male, like we would with female. Females traditionally was related to emotions, creativity, understanding, listening types, having some sensitivity. Here we're going for the traditional male traits of strength, power, energy, business, achieving things. So this is showing that at the moment there's a very strong male energy around that is here to help you along the way. It's actually saying there is some things you are concerned about, and there's a few alarm bells ringing, but it's very much saying, well, don't worry. The SHABAS tiles are saying not for us to worry, because we've got good luck on our side. And although we can't travel in here or move on or change our direction at the moment, it's saying there's a lot of healthy, good things happening around us. So it allows us to make the most of what we're going through at the moment. One thing to just say, there is a lot of misunderstandings going on, and I think from what I read in the news, and I think we're all seeing on the news, that there is a lot of misunderstandings that's causing a lot of anguish between different people in different countries and each other. So it's very trying to understand people a little bit better, so that we can have a little bit more patience, a little bit more understanding, to help us through. So that's our SHABAS Tiles reading. So there's a male energy there to assist us. Yes, there is a lot of things going on that need some attention, but it's saying we are a little bit blocked at the moment because we can't travel too far and we don't really know exactly what direction we're going in. So in that way, it's good to actually just give yourself a little bit of time, because we've got a little bit of luck around us and we've got some good health around us. That's mind and body, not just physical. And although there's a little bit of misunderstanding, that's where it's time for us to sit back, give ourselves a little bit of time and try and understand the situation better. Understanding each other does go a long way. So hopefully that will help to think about the people around us that we can make things better for. So a little bit of understanding and care there. Now also today, I'm just bringing in a little friend here. There we are. Just going to talk a little bit about crystals today. Now this stone is called serpentine. It's, I don't know if you can see on the screen, it is green. It's green, and it's in different shades of green and stripes and things on it. Now this is called a serpentine. Now serpentines are, in medieval times, they were actually called serpentine because they used to be used to get out the venom of a snake. So it would cure all those ills. So medieval people called it a serpentine because, one, it looked like the skin of a snake, but also as well, they used it to help get rid of any ills to do with snake bites or any infestations and stuff like that. So it was a very helpful little friend that they would carry around or use on the body to get rid of the poison. Traditionally, it's supposed to be very good. It's very compatible with Capricorns and Geminis. So it's a good stone if you actually have that birth sign or you're born around that time. It does help our emotions and our mental health as well. So it's quite a good stone for if there does seem some anxiety going on. You might be able to use it to help you feel better. Now, our little friend does have some very helpful qualities. I'm just going to pull it out a little bit. It's going to be out of focus, isn't he? He's got all fuzzy, isn't he? Anyway, so this crystal is there to kind of get rid of the ills that are around you at the moment. Now, it also sort of clears our chakras, but it gives us energies to help us resolve the problems that are around us at the moment. So in some ways, if you've got problems at home, you can get a serpentine and leave it in a place where everyone is, in hope that it can cleanse the area. Now, the thing about crystals is what a lot of people don't think about is that they're very, very good because they're totally natural. It's not a medicine, and yes, we have to consider if a doctor gives us some medication, we do need to take it. But also we can enhance our life by having crystals around us because they come from our own place. They come from the earth and the places that we live. So stone is around us everywhere and crystals is around us everywhere. Now, this stone is quite well known in Cornwall. It's one of the traditional stones that is found in that area. Also, it's in Scotland, Austria, France and Germany, Switzerland, parts of Canada and USA and Italy. So you can find that stone in a lot of different countries. So it's a useful one to have around. But it's I do think crystals are helpful because sometimes it just gives us something to think about. One thing to remember is, if you have your crystal, is to make sure that you give it a cleanse. Now to do that, you place it under running water. Now, if it's a little river or brook, just hold the stone gently in your hand so it doesn't float away. Nothing worse than wading through water to try and find your crystal. So just give him a little bit of a cleanse, or her, depends how you feel. So get a little bit of cleanse in running water. Now, if you don't have a brook or a little river near you, then is what most of us do is we put it under a running tap. So you just hold turn the tap on, hold your crystal in your hands and let it run. Let the water run over it and cleanse it. And then you ask it to give you those qualities that you need. So, as I said, it's very good to actually clear things up and focus towards answers to our problems. Can help us meditate a little bit, but it's also good for our emotions and our mental health. It's known to help people with diabetes and to help some calcium, magnesium absorption, and it's supposed to eliminate infestations and stuff, bad stuff from us. So that's going back to the medieval times when they used it to get rid of snake bites. So it's still used for those kind of things. But so just cleanse your little crystal, ask it to bring the healing that you want, whether it's emotional or physical, and then leave it to dry naturally. Now, sometimes if you're a female, you can leave it in the moonlight on the window ledge and do that. Now, it does help the emotions in that way. And also, if you want to leave it in sunlight briefly for it to dry. But just to be warned about leaving crystals in sunlight, they can lose their colour. So it won't be as pretty green as it was before. So do be aware of that. Don't leave it in strong sunlight because it loses its colour. Now, you can put your little friendly, cuddly crystal under your pillow while you're asleep to help you heal. Or you can just carry it in a little bag in your pocket, carry it with you, or just leave it in a space in your home where nobody else could touch it, but it's there to support you. Now, it is with crystals. If somebody does touch your crystal, like if you've got one around your neck or something, I often wear one. If they do touch it, because people are curious, and it's fair enough, if they do touch it, then just make sure you cleanse it again later on, so it refocuses back onto you. It doesn't have their energy. So if you went into a shop and bought a crystal, pick one that you feel most drawn to, and when you take it home, give it a little cleanse, so it then focuses onto you. That's just a little bit there to see whether you think that may be helpful. There's many crystals, many beautiful stones all over our wonderful world. So this is just one to start us off, and I'll go through others as we go through over the weeks and months, or however you want to stay with me. 2 minutes maybe, who knows. But anyway, so that's our little crystal. So he's called Serpentine, or she is called Serpentine, he is called Serpentine, or they are called Serpentine. So whatever you like to call your crystal, it's your friend. So that I find is always very helpful. So I hope that gives you a little bit of a moment of relaxation, and hopefully in the future we'll see you again, and I'll do another reading of a few other bits. But there's your crystal cuddle there to keep you going for the week. So remember your Serpentine that will wrap itself around you to help you feel better. And that's what Shians YouTube is all about. It's about trying to help you feel better about your little world that you're in. It's a big world out there with many things going on, but within our own little area, it's good to have that safety, that happiness, and that tranquility. And a smile a day really does help everyone. So keep safe, keep happy, and look after yourselves. And may the week ahead bring you much goodness. It's certainly you've got the lucky tile come up, so got some good luck coming there. So look out for it. And look after yourself. So thinking of you and wishing you all the best for the time ahead. So yeah, take care from Shians YouTube. Bye for now. Look after yourself. Bye.